What's up, car crew, and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Courtney Jinean, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, it is another episode of my top 5 series. This is a series on my channel where I rank some of my favorite synthetic wigs by category. I feel like this series is super beneficial because usually I'm doing like one-off wig reviews, and the top 5 series really gives you a holistic view of some of my favorite wigs. So I tried so many wigs, but in this series, I'm sharing with you my top 5, my most favorites, which it is always by a specific category. I have done quite a few of these episodes, so if you haven't seen any of them, I will have my playlist up above so you can see some of my favorite wigs. Today's video is super special because I feel like over the last year or so, there has been an influx of synthetic wigs with kinky edges. So today's video is all about my top 5 synthetic wigs with kinky edges, or textured edges, if you will. So before we jump into today's video, if this is your first time seeing me here on the YT, hey girl, hey, my name is Courtney Jinean. I do all things hair on this channel, but I do have a lifestyle channel called Keeping Up with Courtney where I do more lifestyle content like vlogs, hauls, makeup, cooking, the whole nine. So if you're interested in seeing more of me, or if you just like lifestyle content, definitely subscribe and join the Core Crew family over there. And with that, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. All right, you guys, so like I mentioned, this video is all about my top 5 textured wigs with textured edges, or kinky edges. Kinky edges became a thing maybe 2 to 3, maybe even 4 years ago. I feel like it was during the pandemic where I saw human hair wigs come out with kinky edges, and it really started from a black woman, so shout out to her, honestly. And I remember like she went viral on TikTok, and it got to a point where like she couldn't even like keep up with how many people wanted her wigs. And I feel like it's very tricky. I feel like wigs and also maybe the fashion industry, it's hard to like get your designs patent or like trademark in a sense, I think. So a lot of human hair wig companies started to come out with textured wigs or textured edges after the success of her video going viral. And I think it was like the last year or so, then synthetic wigs started coming out with textured edges. And at first I was like not really sure, okay? At first I wanted to be a hater so bad because honestly, you guys, I don't like when, and this happened a lot with human hair wigs, I felt like they were just putting textured edges on any daggone wig. Like I really want, when I see textured edges or kinky edges, I want it to match the hair, okay? I don't want it to just be kinky edges on a silky straight wig. Like, and sometimes that's what it was giving. So I was super nervous when synthetic wigs started to come out with it, but I don't think Sensational was the first synthetic brand to have a synthetic kinky edges line, but I think they were the first to do it right, if that makes sense. Because I think there was another brand, but the name is escaping me because Miss Chrissy told me about them, but I can't remember what the name of the brand was. But I started wearing synthetic kinky edges wigs with Sensational. So a lot of Sensational's units are on this list. I do have some outre in there because you guys know they recently dropped their kinky soft edges line. So I have a couple of units to talk about today. And as always, which is why I love these top 5 videos as well, is because I have full length reviews on each of these units. So if you're interested in a specific unit, I will have them all linked down below as well as shoppable in this video. So if you see one that you like and you want to purchase it, just click the icons. You can head on over to Ebony Line, and I do have a discount code for you guys, which is Courtney6, so you can help out my channel but also get a discount for yourself. You guys know I be using that code myself, okay? I'm actually about to buy some of these wigs. Actually, the one that I have on, I'm about to buy 3 more of them, okay? So yeah, if you're interested in purchasing any of these units, of course they will be shoppable, as well as you can get some money off with my code. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into the wigs. Okay, you guys, before I get into this list, I will say that it is in order, and it was actually extremely hard for me to create this list because I have a lot of favorites, but the one that wasn't hard was number 5. So number 5 is Sensational's Kinky Blowout 12. Now, I think this unit was cute, okay? And it's not really going against the unit at all. Honestly, the only reason why it's at number 5 is because of the length. For me, I am not really a bob person, so most of the time bobs are at the bottom of my list. But this was a really cute unit. I really love the texture edges. I feel like both Sensational and Outre does a great job of making their edges look natural. For me, for the most part with Sensational, I would pluck the hairline a little bit because, and you'll probably notice this if you watch the full reviews, that honestly pre-plucked is not one of the key features on these units. So for me, I never really faulted them for it. I just went in and like plucked the hairline a bit to make it look more natural. And when I plucked it, of course, like the hairs are getting plucked out, so it naturally like made the baby hairs and the kinky edges look a little bit more natural because I'm like thinning them out a little bit. And that's like a con with all of them, that they weren't really pre-plucked. But again, it's like, can I really say that it's a con if they don't even claim to be pre-plucked? I don't know. But yeah, that was the only thing about this unit, and a lot of the other Sensational units is that it's not really pre-plucked. But the reason why this one is at number 5 is only because of the length. I feel like the length just didn't do it for me, okay? Like, I personally really like the style of the other units a lot more than this one on me, so that's why this one is at the bottom. But it does not take away from this unit at all because it, again, is a gorgeous unit. Now, this unit is a part of their 13x6 Curls, Kinks & Co collection. It comes with 13x6 HD lace, kinky edges that matches the hair. You can wear the kinky edges as is, or you can press them out. For me, honestly, all I had to do was like pluck them to make them look a little bit more natural, and then glueless with an elastic wig band. Now this unit, like in the name, it is 12 inches, and this unit comes in balayage chocolate, balayage copper, balayage gold, balayage mocha, HL 280/44, HL 34/51, and M44. I feel like that's another thing that Sensational just misses the mark for me a little bit, is that the color blends. Like, I really want them to explore more color blends, and I hope that they do that in 2026. I feel like at this point we're at the halfway mark in 2025, and I don't know, like, I feel like I haven't really reviewed that many Sensational units, and it's not because I don't want to. I feel like it's just the styles and the color blends, and I think I mentioned this before too. A lot of the times nowadays, what really intrigues me is the color blends, because there's really not any new styles that can catch my eye. Like, do y'all feel this way? I feel like it's hard for it to be like a whole new innovative style, because at this point, how many times can we see a straight unit? How many times can we see a curly unit? How many times can we see a wavy unit? You know, like, there's so many ways to make a unit new, and colors is a lot of the times how brands are getting us to be intrigued about a unit. And I feel like Sensational just has the same color blends. Like, okay, instead of balayage, we're gonna get flamboyage. Like, I need some new colors, okay? So I feel like that's the only thing about the Sensational units. But let's go ahead and move on to my number 4 unit. So number 4 is actually the Kinky Soft 1 unit from Outre's Kinky Soft Edges line. Now this unit I tried in the color ginger brown, I believe, and this was the first time I tried a Kinky Soft Edges unit from Outre. Now what I loved about this unit was the fact that it's a part of a melted hairline. So for me, I feel like compared to the 13x6 units that Sensational has been dropping, the melted hairline allows for you to have a little bit easier of an install because it's a frontal effect hairline, not a full frontal. So you don't have to worry about plucking too much, and it's also like a set part, like it's a set style. So it's a little bit more easier and beginner friendly. I also love the fact that the color blends on this collection. Now, like I mentioned, I tried it in ginger brown, but this unit comes in so many other colors that I feel like, again, it sets Outre apart from the other line. So this unit comes in 1B, 2 ash brown melt, blackberry, brown copper swirl, red velvet, ginger brown, golden amber, sandy blonde. So a lot of cool colors that you can't really get in other units. So this one was definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. When I first was building this list, this unit was actually up at number 2. But then I started rewatching my wig reviews and just reliving them, and you guys, the looks that I was able to get with number 3, number 2, number 1, I couldn't really compare it to the Kinky Soft 1. And that's no shade. I just feel like the Kinky Soft Edges line from Outre has the opportunity to really blow out the Sensational line, but I feel like the Kinky Soft Edges hasn't really done a lot of blowout units yet. They've been doing a lot of like curly units. So I really need those blowout styles to start coming out for me to have a little bit more competition, okay? Because then I'll have to do this whole list over again, because I'm just saying, Kinky Soft, the fact that they have like really high quality hair fibers, also the color blends, that really sets the Kinky Soft Edges line apart from the Sensational line. I also feel like with the name, it's Kinky Soft, and the edges on the Kinky Soft collection is a lot softer than the Sensational one. So yeah. But the looks that I was able to get with this next one and the second one and the first one, I could not deny. Like, I definitely loved the look of those a lot more. So that's why this one is at number 4. Okay, number 3 is Kinky Blowout, y'all. So Kinky Blowout is so freaking pretty, you guys. So this unit is the Kinky Blowout 20. This is a natural blowout style with yaki texture. Of course, it's a 13x6 and it comes in the colors balayage chocolate, balayage copper, balayage gold, and balayage mocha. Now this unit was gorgeous, okay? I really love the layers on this unit, and I also really love just the overall look. Like I mentioned, I also love that it was a 13x6. I feel like you either like your T parts or you like a 13x6 because you like the parting versatility. So I like having that option, especially because I feel like more and more people are looking for their units to give multiple looks. They don't want to just have one unit and be on to the next. They really want to live with a unit and make sure that it can withstand daily wear. It can hold multiple styles. And I feel like 13x6 units definitely gives that versatility that a lot of consumers are looking for nowadays. The blowout was just a cute look, okay? Definitely looks very natural for the girls who want something for every day but still wants it to look like they got a little extra, okay? It was just giving. So the blowout definitely had to be in my top 3. Okay, at number 2 we have the Kinky Body Wave. Now this was actually the first Kinky Edges, synthetic Kinky Edges unit that I ever tried, and I was just impressed. Like I mentioned, I was fully prepared to be a hater of the Kinky Edges collections no matter what. Like I remember trying Kinky Edges with human hair wigs, and I just felt like it just wasn't really natural looking. Like it just, I don't know, like I mentioned, like sometimes it just wouldn't match the actual hair, so I didn't really see the point of having Kinky Edges if the hair wasn't kinky or textured at all. But Sensational really does a great job of like making sure that like the textures that are coming out with the Curls Kinks & Co collection are actual textures that needs a kinky edge. Does that make sense? Also, I feel like Outre does a great job with this, but I feel like I need from Outre to do more like blowout styles, like more like yaki pressed units, not so much just curls. So that's what I've been waiting for from the Kinky Soft Edges collection. But this unit was so beautiful. I think the waves made it look very natural. It was also 18 inches, so it's perfect for that every day. But also because of the waves, it does give glam a little bit, so you can definitely do this wig for a special occasion. But I really love this unit, and I feel like this was the unit that got me into loving this collection and also being more open to trying more units with Kinky Edges. Now at number 1 is the Kinky Layered Blowout, y'all. This had to be number 1. Now I think the reason why I like this at number 1, because you guys know how much I love and adore layers. Like the fact that this unit had layers, it definitely sold me. But also this was one that Sensational actually sent me, and they picked the color. So they actually sent me the secret highlight color, and I definitely think that that also kind of swayed me, y'all. Like it just looks so good. Like I said, I feel like secret highlights, that was a little bit of a newer type of color blend. So again, wanting to see more color blends from Sensational, I feel like that is where they really need to pay and put more attention into, is the color blends, not just with their sheer muse. I don't want to just see new color blends with the sheer muse. I don't want to just see new color blends with the Lamsey collection or the Bob collection. I want to see it with some of the collections that we know and love, the butter lace, the what lace. I feel like that's where we need them to put more energy into, because and this Curls Kinks & Co, I want to see more color blends. Like that is what I want them to put more attention to, and I want Outre to do more styles that has like that kinky blowout texture, because they already have the color blends, they already have the hair quality and the Kinky Soft Edges that we know and love, but I just want to see more styles from that collection. But this layered blowout, y'all, the layers, the texture on this unit, very natural looking. Also really love the color blend, like the secret highlight color was gorgeous, and this is a unit that I can see being worn in every day. I can also see it being worn, especially since it's the color blend because it does have a color blend that's pretty fun and different. I can see it for a special occasion, festival type of look as well. But this was so fun, you guys. I have to hear from you all. What is your top kinky edges, textured edges, synthetic wig? Let me know down in the comments below. I absolutely love textured edges. I need to do more units with the textured edges. I've been seeing, I think I saw maybe one recent like sensational unit that I want to try, and there's about one kinky soft edges unit that I want to try too that kind of has that kinky blowout texture. So yeah, I am definitely going to be trying more units with kinky edges, but this as of now is my top 5 list. I want to hear from you all though. If you have a favorite kinky edges unit, let me know down in the comments. I am, like I mentioned, looking to try more, so would love to hear from you all. If you have a favorite, let me know down below. If you want to shop any of these units that I talked about today, they will be shoppable. I will have an Amazon link down below, as well as they will be shoppable via Ebony Line right directly in this video. And again, if you want to shop at Ebony Line, your girl has a discount code for you, girl. Okay, Courtney 6 to get some money off your cart, and that also supports my channel. So thank you so much for supporting me, not only by watching, but also if you choose to shop through my video. That helps me so much, and I love y'all oh so much. But yeah, let me know your favorite kinky edges unit down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.